Okay, I finally figured this game out. I finally figured out this game because when I played this game before, I was fucking up. Back to back to back to back to back. I done got thrown in jail. I done went bankrupt. I haven't got killed in this game though. But I found the method. So let's start the week, start a new case. Bills passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sentenced for treatment instead of punishment. I am the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Let's get it. Week 3, case 2. All right. He looked mentally unstable. So we're gonna see what he getting into. Charges, willful damage to public property. The details of the case. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches belonging to Trench Store municipality. Municipality, whatever, and an investigation was launched following the complaints. The CCTV footage was examined in detail, and the person involved was identified as Howard's Roast. As a solution, a new bench was placed in front of the town hall, and they started to wait. What they mean by that? Howard Rose sat down on the bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by the police officer at that time. So he was trying to vandalize the new bench too. That's crazy. The statement taken from Howard. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did it is that I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned into an addiction. I can't control it anymore. But, as I said, I didn't know it was a crime to do it. All right. Howard's Roast, 25-year-old male, fingerprint number 212343, criminal record, no, and he is mentally unstable. And he's here for the charges of what? Willful damage to public property. Okay, Howard, what do you got to say for yourself? Let's assume you didn't know that what you did was a crime. Did you also not know that it is citizens who use the bench and seats? Whatever. Well, of course I do, Your Honor, but I wasn't thinking about that part of it when I did it. Do you regret doing this? I absolutely regret it, and I promise to do and I promise to do my best for the public peace from now on. Okay. Okay. 1. The criminals must be given the sum of their sentence, the crime listed in the charges sections. 2. Criminals with a criminal record should be given the aggravated punishment for the crime. And 3. All matters with a negative health test. All criminals with a negative mental health test must be sentenced to treatment. What they mean? Like, what you mean, like a positive? All criminals with a negative mental health test must be sentenced to treatment without penalty. Let me look at his case file. Mental health test, positive. Okay, so he gets sentenced then. I think that's why I was fucking up before. I was sentencing everybody who had positives to this is confusing. All criminals with a negative mental health test must be sentenced to treatment without penalty. Must be sentenced to treatment without penalty. I don't know what they mean by this. Like, do they mean Okay, let me see. So I'm gonna sentence him and see what happens. So let me check my shit. We at 10%. Possibility of getting arrested is 10%, and of being assassinated is 0. So if these numbers go up, if I send him to jail, then we're gonna determine it that way. So his shit say is positive. So does that mean he really have a negative mental health test? He got a positive mental health test. So we're gonna give him time for the charges of willful damage to public property. Let me see what that is. Let me see. That is 12 months of public service. 12 months of public service. Let me see. Just for the fun of it. Okay, they ain't even put no digital evidence in here. Okay. But we do have some evidence right here. So let's get, and then I didn't know how to do this too either. I didn't know how to unlock the good evidence. A bench damaged by the defendant. Sharp objects were found on him. Yeah. So 12 months of what? 12 months of... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No. Sheesh. Public service. We're going to give him 12 months of public service. And we're going to see what happened. So let me see. We're going to see if the numbers go up. Hey, my lovely family. What's poppin'? Kitty, 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 kitty. None of y'all need no money. Good. We're not going outside. We're not going fuck up the money. Let's go ahead and end the day. Get ready for the next day. Week 3, case 3. Great. The numbers didn't go up, so that means I did it right. We have Tricks Music Producing Company. Excuse me, I'm a judge. Reading was not my fundamental. The Walls Music Producing Company. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The Trents, whatever, a music production company claims that the Wall, a music production company, is using the structure. Didn't I do this case already? Didn't I do y'all case already, bruh? I did y'all case already. So why y'all back in my court facility? Do y'all got new music? Okay. All right, pause on that. Next. Okay, so I already did this one. They sampled your shit. I could hear it. They sampled your shit. Pay them their money. You can't sample people's shit and not, you feel me, have consequences. You give me my money. Thank you. So that ends week 3. Okay. Okay, house rent 300. That's 420. That's 500, and depth of 300. That's 800. Okay, so we don't have no money to withdraw. Let's leave. All right, here we go, son. Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants $300 for new clothes. Do you accept? Your sanity will drop if you don't accept it. Well, but he lucky I got a few extra dollars. Exactly why. That's why I made that loan, because I knew something was going to come up. Okay, next day. Week 4, case 1. I never seen these people in my courtroom. Well, who are y'all? Mr. Rise Burt, Mr. Joels Miller, and nobody. Okay, what's the case? The subject, Joels Miller, sues Saisoni for damages for the suicide of his daughter. Oh, wow. Defendant, Saisoni Company. Plaintiff, Joels Miller. Hospital report, patient Ellie J. Miller. Major depression was her diagnosis. Okay, so we have a lawsuit. Details. Joels Miller alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Ellie J. Miller, had played the game. So he's suing Sony. Okay. Had played the game The Last of Me. What? Hold on. Let me Google something. Let me see. The Last of Us. Because I be seeing people play this game. The Last of Us. What is this game? Okay. Hmm. Season 2. The Last of Us Season 2. Oh, this is a movie too. It got a movie to it? Okay. But we talking about the video game. Because I know they have a video game. Let's do that. Damn it, Bing, you stupid mother. Let me Google this shit. Because I don't know why Bing be trying to just take over shit. That's why I don't fuck with Bing. They be fucking me up. So, The Last of Us. Okay. And it's on Steam. And it's ironic that the game is say this is funny, hold on. It is by Sony. Okay, this is crazy. Sony just Sony should sue these motherfuckers. So the game guides Joel and Ellie through a post-apocalyptic. The dad in this thing name is Joel's and his daughter was Ellie. I'm fucking crying. And Sony's entertainment company, PlayStation Studio, is the creators of this game. This is crazy. They down bad for that, but I get it. Nah, that's dope. All right, so let's see what happened then. So, oh shit, hold on. Joel Miller alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Ellie J. Miller, had played the game The Last of Us. Wait, had played the game Last of Me 2, owned by Sony, and that sometime after playing the game, she suffered from depression and subtly committed the big S. I understand, Joelle, that your daughter played this game and she saw you as the dad in this game and her as the daughter of this game, but let's see why you feel like you should get this money. Who blames Joel's Miller, who blames Sony for his daughter's big S, seeks damages in the amount of $10 million for the pain and suffering that he has suffered. In addition, the plaintiff Joel Miller requests that the game be removed from sales. I don't know, because it is given. Rise Burt, one of the company's lawyers, is representing Sony in this case. The statement from Joel, the father, aka also Joel is the father in the game The Last of Us, that this case specifically is pinching off of. After playing this game, my daughter shut herself in her room. She never spoke to us. She hardly ate or slept. She was exhibiting behaviors she would never normally do. So we took her to the hospital and she was diagnosed with major depression. About 2 weeks later, her mother came from work and we found her unconscious on her bed, having a box of antidepressants. When we took her to the hospital, it was already too late. Riseberg, our company never accepts such smear campaigns. Before the release of our game, we stated the legal age limit as 18. Here we see that Mr. Muller's daughter Ellie does not meet this age limit. In this case, the fault lies entirely on the family. My assassination rate is 0, and my lockup rate is 10%. It's ironic that, what y'all gotta say for yourselves? Okay, Mr. Miller, your daughter does not meet the legal age limit for the game. Do you think you are at fault for this matter? Your Honor, my daughter, he need to shut the fuck up. Forgive me. Okay, let's try this again, since he's quiet now. Your Honor, my daughter borrowed the first game of the series from her friend and played it. When the second game came out, she practically begged me to buy it, and you got it for her, knowing that it was not of her age limit, that she was too young. As a father, I couldn't break my daughter's heart. The game must be removed so that others don't have to go through what I went through. Mr. Burks, what is your defense on this matter? Your Honor, our game has sold a lot of copies around the world, and we've never had an incident like this before. The reason why this happened is because the family acted unconsciously. Moreover, there is no evidence that it was our game that caused their daughter's illness. We think they are using us to cover up their family's problems. I mean, literally, that is a possibility. What else we have? Nothing else, so it's up to me to make a decision. We don't have too much evidence. We don't have any evidence. The rejection of the family's compensation claim in the game remains on sale. No compensation for the family and removal of the game. We're gonna do that one. Because the game, like, I just looked up The Last of Us, and the fucking dad and daughter in The Last of Us name is Joel and Ellie. And this man name is Joel and his daughter name is Ellie. So we could remove the game. But as far as the payment, we don't know if his daughter had depression before that or none of that good stuff. So my decision is final. I am the law. Yep, let's get it. Okay, family. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Let me go to work. Okay, big operation to cartel. Members of the Sicilia cartel were caught smuggling drugs across the border. Okay, we about to get some more drug cases coming in. Week 4, case 2. These must be members of the Sicilia cartel. My rates is still low. I'm doing great. For real, I'm doing good. Everything is good. Okay, I can't see their names. What is this? We're offering you $500 to release Jeremy Elder and Mike Burns. This money will make your job easier, and we will ensure that you are not affected by the decision you make. Ooh, they want me to be a dirty judge. $500. Damn, this game's so cheap. I mean, should I just release the both of them then and get this money? Or should I just be good? Should I be good? Because if I do it, then I'm sure they're going to my assassination probability might go up highly. Let's see what this case is about. Of course, it just was on the TV. So, Jeremy Adler, 35-year-old male, fingerprint 2121383, have a criminal record, and he's negative for his mental testing. So his mental health is good, in other words. Mike Burns, 32, male. What I'm gonna do, I don't want to look up all y'all shit anyway. Let me see what kind of drugs y'all had. I might just take that $500. Let's see what y'all been getting at, cause that $500 gonna look good for my family, cause this job not paying me enough to be putting my life on the line. But do I want to be a dirty judge? I could go to jail for this. How can they assure that I don't get no backlash? Should I just... What the fuck? What was seized after the operation? 8 kilograms of lysteric acid, diethylamide, dithylamide. Okay, I'm fixing my bifocals as I read this. 9 liters of gamma hydroxybutyrate, gamma hydroxybutyrate, whatever, GHB, and then 2 submachine guns. Yeah, shit, they loaded. I'm just a judge. 70, $750 will be enough for this, except lowers the assassination. Shit, I'm so nervous because if I do this, I don't know how big this. Because we will offer you $500, but what if I get caught and then that's gonna fuck? Well, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the money. We're gonna do it for the money. And if they don't pay me or I get caught, I'm gonna just go to my last save. I'm gonna just go to my last save. Where my money at? Where my money at? Where my money at? Okay, they gave me my money. Okay, we good. Family, y'all wouldn't believe the day at work I had. They had the cartel in my desk, but I don't believe them two was part of the cartel. They was innocent. Next, I feel terrible. I should have put their ass in jail. Hey, Sade. Okay, she look up class. What you in here for? Fraud. Sophia Bonsa, 29-year-old female. Fingerprint 212359. Criminal record, no criminal record. Her mentality is good, and she's here for fraud. Recently, Dennis, whatever that word is, his last name, wanted to have a SI with Sophia Bonsa, whom he thought was a prostitute, in exchange for money. In a telephone conversation, Sophia requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit it into her account. Okay, period. Go ahead, Sophia girl. Dennis did not receive anything in return after depositing the money. Afterwards, he reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint against Sophia. Soon after, Sophia was arrested and detained at her residential address. Dennis, I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, bruh. And during that time, I had no SI with anyone. This affected my psychology, whatever. This affected my mental. And I thought that for my health, I could have a relationship with a woman. What a prostitute. Because let's be honest, men could be prostitutes. Anyway, I found on an app on the internet. I called the number provided and was then sent a bank account. And I deposited the $200 mentioned. $200. She mid into the bank account. She sent me and she sent her receipt and sent her the receipt. Then what happened? Then I realized that they had blocked my phone number. I tried to reach them for quite a while, but I couldn't. The amount I paid is not very important, but I can't bear that these people are fooling others. That's why I decided to commence an action. Sophia said, first of all, I'm not a SI worker. I never have been. My phone rang recently. What? So what do you do, Sophia? A stranger asked me how much my fee was. At first, I didn't understand, but then thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hourly cost is 200, period, as you should. He asked how I heard enough. I've heard enough. Let me see what evidence we have. Okay, so evidence we have is the receipt, $200 Banana Bank, the receipt for the money sent by Dennis to Sophia. Okay, this is the telephone conversation. So, Dennis, hello, Sophia, hi, what is your fee? All he said is, what is your fee? Sophia said, $200 an hour, 500 a night. Which do you want? What she mean by $500 a night? Which one do you want? An hour, please. How do I make a payment? I will send you my bank account and you can deposit the fee there. Okay, I'll get back to you after the deposit. See you. See you later. Okay, so nowhere in the conversation though do they talk about anything else other than it could have been like for anything. $500 a night, 200 an hour. Girl, what is you like even if this shit like come on now. How you gonna charge $200 an hour but $500 a night? You really shortchanging yourself because why they don't just pay for the night then? Because you never know what they might like. Come on now, Sophia, do better. Do better, Sophia. Okay. Do we have any other evidence? No. All right. For this matter, you're not guilty. As a result for the decision you made in the cases, we raised your salary to $900. I already know because they didn't really say too much. They ain't say nothing. Oh, that's paid. Give me my money. My money is going up. I'm not going to no casinos, nothing. We ain't doing none of that yet because I know the daughter asked for something already. This one asked for something already. So it's just a matter of time before she open her fucking mouth to ask for something. And she might ask for something more expensive. All right, what we got? What? Wait, I was supposed to send Shorty to jail? I was supposed to send Shorty to jail. I was supposed to send Shorty ass to jail. 35% arrest possibility and 15% of being assaulted, assassinated. You know what? Okay, we're gonna do good from now on. So Ahmad El Amin, 26, male. Fingerprints number 212371, no criminal record, and no mental disorders. Human trafficking. Oh, you know you over. Details. Late at night. Oh, that could have been from the boys though too. That probability of going to jail could have been from letting them two boys off. Late at night, while the police were inspecting at the border of the city of Kairos, a person named Aman El Amin did not comply with the stop warning and tried to bypass. Police officers pursued the vehicle, so why was he not charged with fleeing and evading? Pursued the vehicle driven by Ahmad, who fled from the police stop. Why that's not on his charges? As a result of the long chase, the person who entered the gas station got out of the vehicle and tried to escape on foot and was caught and detained by the police. A large number of foreign nationals were detected in the vehicle. I am aware that it is dangerous and forbidden for me to do this work, but I was unemployed and penniless. I'm tricking. I'm tweaking. Penniless for a very long time, so I had to do it. Da 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 da. Whatever, bruh. Did your family know about your actions and job due to financial constructions and embarrassment? No, Your Honor. I haven't been doing this for a long time. I needed the money urgently. I wanted to do the business. It's a fast money business. So human trafficking, that's what you decided that you wanted to do. Why didn't you want or couldn't get a regular job? I tried, but the conditions of the jobs I worked were very difficult. The employers usually hire me because I was inexperienced, usually did not hire me because I was inexperienced. So I felt I had to prove myself to my family. Bruh, how much they was paying you? And who offered you this job? After hearing from a friend about the opportunity for a quick earning, who is the friend? He withholding a lot of information. Your file open too. There's no digital evidence. Well, we got you on camera though. Hold on. Facial recognition was done. He's driving a van. And human trafficking. Oh. Traffic offenses. I'm tripping. What would that be under? Okay, drug trafficking, arms and trafficking, that's 8 years. 8 years in jail. Let me see. Criminal record, no criminal records. You don't have no priors. Sentences ass. You're getting them 8 years. I can't just keep giving y'all slaps on the wrist. Hey, Prince Kaj, thank you for the alert. Big judge shit, you feel me? Judge, jury, executioner. Let's hope I don't get assassinated. Family don't need nothing. We all good. Week 5, let's get it. Next day. Next case, keep it rolling. Next case. Go to the door. What they mean, go to... Hold on, let me read this. Here we go. Assassination time. I got you feel me, my shotgun off the wall. In the dark night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. What is that? Oh, I thought that was, I thought I was done for. Look through the hole, wait quietly. You see a masked man. Bro, for what? What y'all at my door for? Yeah, don't come to my house. What you at, like why they came to my door? Lupel Company in the Brooklyn whatever. Okay, let's see what they got going on. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a judge. Damaged lawsuit filed by Brooklyn against the multinational company that develops and sells Lupel's consumers electronics. Defendant is Lupel Company, plaintiff is Brooklyn, and they have a photo of a burnt out battery brand phone that belongs to the plaintiff. Okay, the details. Recently, a person named Brooklyn purchased a mobile phone from a dealer of the Lupel Company. He claimed that during a period of use, the phone was not charged with an adapter other than its own charger. While using the phone while it was charging, the battery inside had exploded and caused physical damage around the right hand and face of Brooklyn. That's terrible. Brooklyn, who reported the situation to Lupel Authorized Service, did not receive the response he expected and filed a lawsuit for compensation of $500,000, aka $500,000. The statement from Brooklyn. Exactly 2 months and 13 days ago, I went to the Lupel dealer near my house to buy a phone. I bought the mobile I liked and started using the phone. Damn, he got it right. I guess, let me do my job. During this time, while using the phone, I never charged it with any other than the charger that came in the box. While I was charging the phone, its battery suddenly exploded, and in addition to the damage of my hand, parts of the phone also hit my face afterwards. I called the Lupel authorized service and explained the situation and expected at least an apology, but it was not what I expected. They told me that this was a user error and hung up. The oh, really? Not in my courtroom. Let's see what they have to say. Mika Bell. We definitely do not hold ourselves responsible for the incident. Our products have been subject to dozens of tests, and our engineers have reported that it is not possible to give such a reaction when charged with the current adapter or a more powerful adapter. We believe that this incident occurred as a result of the transaction that the customer did not report. What? And is an action designed. We're going to see. So first we have a burnt out battery. That's the battery. Let me see. Do we have any other evidence? No digital evidence. Okay, before I get into those, let's talk to you guys. So, Brooklyn, the Lupel company has stated that you are responsible for the incident. What do you think? I cannot agree with them on this. I explained to them in detail how the incident happened and what I went through. They did not even take my explanation into consideration. Okay, Mecca. Brooklyn stated that his statement that you did not take him into consideration. Do you think this is the case? No, Your Honor. We are a reputable whatever company with high customer satisfaction, whatever. We just didn't think his statements were true because we put our products through a dozen of tests. Okay. All right, let's look at this evidence. The evidence, phone conversation between Brooklyn. Is this the only evidence? Between Brooklyn and Lupel Company, whatever. Okay, so Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I asked for your name so I can help you better. My name is Brooklyn. The phone I bought from you, your dealer, about 2.5 months ago exploded in my hand. Can you explain how this happened? I'm sorry, did you say the battery exploded? Yes, even though I only used the adapter and charging cable that came in the box. That's not possible, Mr. Brooklyn. I think it's your fault. It cannot be from us. Is there anything else? What? What do you mean it's not possible? It happened. Am I lying? Unfortunately, I can't help you. Have a nice day. The conversation is concluded. Then she just hung up on him. He don't look too hurt. I don't know what to do. I don't see what he hurt at. If he came, with patched up or something, maybe. He had the battery, the picture of the battery. Okay, I'ma give him the money. The Tyrone was found right, and the compensation of 500 was paid by the Lupel company. The Tyrone was found to be deceitful, and no payment was made. Brooklyn Tyrone was found right, and the money for $1,000 was returned. Okay, that's different now. Should we give him $500,000 or $1,000? We're gonna give him the whole thing. We're gonna give him the whole thing. Yeah, 50-50. Let's get it. Y'all don't need anything? I don't have anything to give you. Let's start the next day. This number don't go down. It only go up. The fuck? What you doing? Like, why is you at my desk? You already in jail. Like, what's up? Brad Cole, 37-year-old male, fingerprints 2121373, does have a criminal record and his mentality is good. So, he was charged with assassination. The victim's name was Jeremy what? Hold on. Didn't I just let these men go for $500? Why they was in jail? Wait, I didn't even send them to jail. How they went to jail? They was released. I released them, so I don't know how they got in jail. Victims named Jeremy Adler and Mike Burke were found dead in their prison room. It was determined that the security camera of the floors where the incident took place were not working at the time of the incident. The person named Brad Cole, who stayed in the same room with the victims, was brought to the police station to take his statement. I only spent 2 days with them. I didn't have any problems or fights. Like me, they spoke very little. Why would I want to kill them? If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in a cell where there is room. If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in a cell where there's room, making me a suspect. I have paid and am paying the penalty for my crimes. I am not guilty in this incident. The reason I am here is theft. I've never killed anyone in my life. The night they died, I slept before them. Even though I heard a few voices during the night, I thought they were delirious as usual. Okay. Okay, they said the camera wasn't working, so we don't have no CCTV. All right, let's see what kind of evidence. This 2 roses found on the bodies, strangulation rope found on the body, and confirmed to be the murder weapon. So they both were strangled. So would they strangle them one at a time for going to jail? I reviewed your statement. Although it makes sense, you are the only eyewitness at the scene. How can you explain this? This is one of the prisons where prisoners are killed the most, and it's often unknown who did it. Do you think it's possible that the guards had a hand in this? I think so, yeah. You said you heard voices that night. Why didn't you get up and look? The first night I couldn't sleep until the morning because of their delirium. I woke up and looked at everything every time, and they were just delirious, but they seemed very calm. My sleep has been disturbed for the last 2 nights. I thought it was one of those nights they were talking about as usual, and I didn't feel the need to wake up and look. Okay, he didn't do it. He ain't getting released though, but he not guilty for this. Thank you. I got good money now. Of course, when this balance, that's 369. So when is this down balance gonna be paid off? Like, they ain't gonna keep taking this money out of my account like this. Like, come on now. All right, we're gonna actually go. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back to the house. What do you need? Your daughter wants a smartphone from you, and as a birthday gift. The price is $700. Your sanity will drop if you don't accept this. See, I wanted to go to the casino. My mental is good. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing from you. Let me go see. Do I get anything going to the casino other than losing money? We're gonna do one lucky game of blackjack, and we're gonna play 100. So, luck. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna take a card. Stop playing with us. Okay, we out. We leaving. How to leave? We leaving. Thank you. Let's go ahead and start the next day. Okay. Daisy Taylor, Sally J. Morgan, and Charles Goodman. Welcome to my courtroom. Let's see what y'all got going on. Sally Morgans is sued. Wait. Sally sued his tenant Daisy to evict her for not paying her rent on time. The defendant is Daisy, plaintiff is Sally. The details. Legal action has been taken against Daisy Taylor and Sally J. Morgan for 3 months late on her rent. The host, Sally, says that the tenant is in breach of the tenant's agreements. The host demands that the tenant vacate the property and pay the debt owed by the tenant with interest. How much are you asking for? So, who is Sally again? Okay, so Sally and these two is the owners. She is the tenant. Okay. So, my tenant has not paid me for a single penny for 3 months. Even though I warned her many times, she kept stalling as if this were not enough. They constantly bring their friends to the house and make noise and disturb the neighbors. I brought my neighbor who lived downstairs as a witness so that you can believe me on this matter. Charles is the witness. Whatever Mr. Morgan says is true. That's it. Daisy, it, it it is true that I have not been able to pay. That's all I needed to hear. Anyways, let's see these evidence. The tenancy agreement. Any digitals? Girl, once you admit, I don't want to hear no sob story. You gotta pay them. The tenant Daisy to vacate and pay the debt with interest. Tenant Daisy stays until she finds a new house. And no, she gotta pay them. You can't just live on people's shit. Yep, that's fair. That means fairness. All right, we're gonna do one more case. We're gonna do one more case. One more case. So, let's start the next day. A bill passed. Immigrants who commit crimes will now be deported. Ah, shit. Shit is getting real. We're gonna actually probably let me see, we're gonna do 3 more cases. 3 more cases with that being said. So, are you an immigrant? You better hope you're not. Yep. What is this? What does this mean? I don't know what that means. You can't just look at that. So, criminals without citizenships must be deported without penalties. Does not apply to those who are not guilty. Okay. So, he's a citizen. Okay. So, you're not an immigrant. Okay. So Connor McLean, 34-year-old male, fingerprint 2121367. I want to deport somebody, so we're gonna see if we get an immigrant within the next 3 cases, we good. If not, we still want to save it and start something else. Okay, let's get it started. So charges, damn. Participating in street races, violation of traffic safety and rules. Okay, so you got a little list. Okay, so recently traffic police came across a street race while on patrol and followed suspicious vehicles. After a long chase, the person named Connor McLean had an accident with the vehicle he was driving. So why was that not listed in one of his charges? I would have been trying to hit them with the book. Like, come on now. After his accident, he was taken into the hospital by the traffic police, and after his treatment, he was arrested and detained. Except for Connor McLean, no driver was caught by the police. His statement: first of all, I am not a street racer. I have no connections with other vehicles. I was just passing by in my sports car. All I did was increase my speed to get away from other vehicles as soon as possible. My only crime is that I was speeding. It has nothing to do with racing. Okay, so you do have a criminal record, your mental is good, and you are a citizen. All right, any digital footage? None. Okay. All right, top to bottom. Is this right here? Or is it straight across? Okay, and then this is here. 4 is here. 5. 5 look like it is here, and this one is here. All right, evidence. Speedometer of the vehicle 224. The license plate belonging to the vehicle located in the trunk of the car, and then he had his plate in the trunk. Okay. Mr. McGlee, you stated that in your statement that you are not a street racer. Why did you run away when the police officers tried to stop you? Your Honor, I thought the police stopped me because I was speeding. I ran away to avoid a Bruh, get out of here. You have been street racing in the past and got... Your Honor, this time is pure coincidence. Get out of here. Your ass is you guilty. Let me see what I'm about to charge you with. I don't even need to read no more. I don't even need to speak no more. I don't even need to hear no more. You feel me? Where's these traffic offenses? Participating in a street race. Let me see. Did he have priors? He does have priors. So we get to give him an aggravated sentence. So 2 years in jail and $15,000 fine. Oh, you know you fucked up. 2 years in jail and $15,000 fine. Come on, I know I did good. Give it to me. Yeah. Mental is good. Family is good. Case. Second case. I'm on that thing said I did 17 cases so far. This is a what? What the fuck they mean? Why is my arrest going up? What I charged him with? Oh, he had 2 charges. He had what? Street racing and something else. Did it already save? Wait, did it already save? Things were worse than ever in Banana Republican. Did that shit already save? Because if it did, it saved already. I gotta pay attention. I can't be making these common mistakes. I'm a judge. I gotta pay attention. He had 2 charges. I was supposed to charge him more time in jail and more money. Okay, we're not gonna linger. Let's see, new case. What we got going on? So, Adrian Bowen, 42-year-old male, fingerprint 212304, no criminal record, and no mental status, and no, he is not a citizen. Oh, we got it. You better wish you didn't do this, Adrian. Because if you did, you already know what it is. Sir. Okay. Charges on extortion, details. Helen Lona mobile phone was stolen while she was walking on 23 Victorian Street. Camera footage of the place called Coffee Vic's located where the incident took place was examined. The line with the investigation has been concluded that the person in the image name is Adrian Baldwin. Adrian Baldwin was detained by police for questioning while he was going to the market where he worked. Helen, I was walking on 23 Victorian Street where I walk on a certain day of the week, but that day I decided to walk in the opposite direction to the direction I normally walk. While everything was going well, someone suddenly took the phone from my hand. Like when I be outside, like not related, but when I be outside and I get on my phone, why I be thinking somebody gonna do this to me? I'm crying. This is crazy. Someone suddenly took the phone from my hand. I couldn't even react because of the surprise and fear I felt. Girl, you feel me? At that time, after I put myself together, I asked for help from those around me. Extortion? Is that extortion though? That sounds like theft. Okay, Adrian, what you got to say for yourself? In the evening, I closed the daily gross market where I work and walked in the opposite direction of my house. My wife and I were constantly arguing due to financial concerns, and my children did not have much peace of mind. Because of these events, I was very confused and had difficulty thinking clearly. Suddenly, I saw the woman walking in front of me, and I noticed that she was carrying a phone in her hand. The phone looked very luxurious and expensive. Because of the difficulties I was experiencing, I was hoping he said he didn't do it. This phone seemed like a very attractive opportunity to me. I thought that if I could sell it, I could at least alleviate financial concerns a little. Without any plans, I reflectively grabbed the phone from the woman's hand and started running afterwards. I turned off the phone and put it in my pocket and went home. Damn, Adrian. We could look at the digital, but you just admitted to the crime. Damn it, Adrian. You know what you just did? No evidence, no digital evidence. So, charges. I gotta always make sure I go back to the charges because what I did that last round was so crazy. And I'm not trying to, but I don't like messing up like that because now I have a high chance of being thrown in jail. If I mess up one more time, I'm going to jail. So extortion, let me see. Extortion, 2 years, but he got to be deported. So wait, with the deportation, let me see. No criminal record, no mental health test, and he got to be deported. So going back to the beginning, it said criminals without citizenship must be deported without penalties. So no penalties, just deport him. Do we even want to talk to him? Nope, we don't. All right, final, let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm nervous, but doing so well. No, we do not accept that. We're gonna try this shit again. So talk to me, Adrian. Let's see the case file. I don't want to see the case file. Let's talk to him. We know what happened. He admitted to taking her phone and running off with it. He did the shit. So what do I do? He did it. This should say national status. No. You feel me? Or do they mean yes? Do it mean yes or no? Because it say no. Okay. Talk to me now. Have you known Helen before? No, Your Honor. I didn't know her before, but I occasionally saw her while walking. You admitted that you committed this crime for your own reason. Do you regret committing the crime. I am absolutely sorry. I still cannot understand how I committed such a crime. I am very embarrassed towards my wife and daughter. Please forgive me. No, man, we gotta deport his ass. It said without penalties. What's I don't get it. Criminals without citizenship must be deported without penalty. Without penalty. Must be deported without penalty. Does not apply to those who are not guilty. I'm not understanding. So he's guilty. He's guilty of extortion. For one, he's guilty of extortion. Let me see. Maybe let me try this. So let's see what extortion. We're gonna try this. 2 years in jail. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. It's a regular extortion. Do he have any criminal record? No criminal record. So does this mean, wait a minute. This is so confusing. No criminal record. His mental check is good. His national status says no. National status, no. So that means he's an immigrant, right? You would think, but you never know with this game. So his national status says no, but last time I just deported him, it was wrong. So it says sentence 2 years. So should I sentence him 2 years and deport him? So we're gonna do 2 years. I can't do both. So I can't do both. So let me see. We're gonna do 2 years then and see what that do. I'm so nervous. I thought it was gonna just start. Okay, now let's see. Okay. With that being said, so if it says national status and it says yes, do they get deported? Because now, why I'm still paying the credit debt, bro? What is up with these credit options? Is that like the entrance? This should be my last time paying this shit. We gonna see. Okay, I got one more case to do. I could do one more case, but I'm still confused on the deporting shit because I do want to deport somebody. There's something. Okay, hold on. I knew she was coming with it. How much you need, bruh? I knew she was gonna need the most. Your wife wants a car. She wants a car and a weekly payment of $1,000 would be a total of 15 weeks of payments. Once accepted, the first installment is paid right away. Your insanity will drop severely if you do not pay this. Your current average household weekly expenses. What they said my check was like $1,500 a week. And she want $1,000. She want a $15,000 car. I knew she was gonna be the most expensive motherfucker sitting on this couch. But quick to leave me. You be quick to leave me when I go broke. Shit. I'm gonna have to make another loan. I ain't gonna be able to make another loan. Okay, next day. Breaking news. The Sicilia cartel carried out a bomb attack on the preliminary blah 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 building 19. Civil la da 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 da. 2 members da 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 da. A leader of the Centrals. The cartel. Ooh, we caught the leader. Let's see what's popping. After the attack, laws of execution. Ooh. Oh, yes. Was accepted. Those who are on trial for terrorism and other severe crimes will be executed. We about to slice and dice his ass. I ain't got no envelope for you either. Damn, why did my probability of jail go up? This shit is hard. Ugh. I'm doing everything right and that shit's still going up. They still trying to throw me. They trying to throw me in jail. Like I ain't do this court no damn justice. A bribe? What I'm offering him a bribe for? lowers my arrest bar by 25%. You want that much money? I got you. Next week, I'm doing this one. If I make it to next week. If I make it to the next week, I'm definitely lowering this shit. Even though my bitch ass wife wants so much money for this fucking car, we gonna have to see if we can afford it. That's crazy. All right, let's see this case. This is the last case. So he could get deported. Wait. He gotta die. Okay. All right. Okay. So we didn't get to deport anyone because he's gonna have to, get executed. So Juan, but then again, do he get deported? Because they did say that they gotta be, no, do he get executed? Because they did say that, I got a feeling I'm gonna make a wrong choice on this one. So let's see. Juan Carlos, 55-year-old male. Fingerprint 2121395. Criminal record, yes. Mental is good. National status is yes. So I'm guessing that means he's an immigrant. So charges is terrorism, taking part in organized criminal activities. Detail: recently 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 MPs were seriously injured in a bomb attack on the parliament, whatever. During this attack, 4 people thought to be members of the Sicilia cartels blew themselves. Okay. Those responsible for the events are corrupt state and their collaborators, the mafia. They are the ones who forced us to do this. May Jeremy and Mike rest in peace. Okay. A photo fit of the cartel leader drawn by confessing cartel members. Is that him? Yeah, that's definitely you. Ooh, we have some words. Let's see. Cartel member. Yes, sir, I'm listening. Go and destroy the da-da-da-da-da. Sir, do you think it da-da-da? Since we have the da-da-da-da-da. Okay, sir, as you wish. So you are here giving orders, huh? Huh, Juan? First, let me make sure we got everything in order. What's his charges? Terrorism. What's the law? Those convicted of terrorism, high treason, blank, and blank should be executed. All right, we're gonna execute him. And see what happened. Okay, we good. I just know somebody gonna be at my door. I'm gonna end it there and end the day too, so it could save, even though it already saved. And get a sneak peek, because I like sneak peeks. What's the sneak peek? Okay, filing complaint, lawsuit against Robin Hudson, who caused Henry Williams to have a traffic accident. Okay. So that's the sneak peek. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this game out and start the next one in a little bit. Other than that, I'll be right back.